down for you. I love it. Hello, 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 everyone. Okay.
So this is on our page.
Yes.
So we still haven't built up a following on our page.
This is true.
So it might not be a lot of people live with us at first.
This is exciting. I'm so excited. Well, one of the great things about the fact that we are now recording on our own pages, a lot of you guys were already invited earlier. And so hopefully Facebook will be inviting you guys. We're waiting for the lovely Nikita because I feel very, very awkward all by myself.
I'm coming.
But welcome to Real Moms Talk. And I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so happy that you guys could join us. Please feel free to say hello, chime in at any time with your questions or comments, and want to just welcome you once again. Real Moms Talk is a show of two real moms that live everyday lives that are full-time employees, entrepreneurs. I don't know what that was. TNT. Entrepreneurs and moms, of course. Real Moms Talk. We are here to talk to you guys about things that happen, the things that we feel, things that are just our opinion, and get your opinions. Share different reviews on things that we've tried, people that we know, other entrepreneurs out there, and things of that nature. Today is an interesting topic. It's Nikita's turn to choose our topic, and today we are talking about
Knowing when to stop.
Knowing when to stop. But before we get there, we have all of these wonderful things to get to. So I'm going to let Nikita take it away for a moment.
Okay. So first and foremost, we wanted to a spotlight. We wanted to announce. Give me a moment. It's been a rough day. It's been a rough night. So my apologies. So first and foremost, I wanted to thank you guys for joining us today. And I am Miss Keita Brown, a beautiful way. Also, y'all gotta work with me today. Today is not a good day for me. It happens. It's really not a good day for me. But through it all, I'm gonna bounce back and I'm gonna be okay. Where I can't even think. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So I'm going to take over today.
Please.
So
I'm sorry, y'all.
One of the first things that we love to tell everybody is make sure you share. Even though we are on our own page now, be sure to share. Be sure to share. And sharing gives you an entry into sharing puts you in an entry every Sunday for the drawing of whoever our Entrepreneur Spotlight for the week is. This week, our Entrepreneur Spotlight happens to be our very own Nikita Brown with It Works. Nikita Brown is an It Works distributor. It Works is a health and wellness company that she is currently not only a distributor, but is going through her current weight loss journey using the products of It Works. There are things like wraps that help with tightening and toning your skin. There are things like the greens.
I am going to talk about a couple of my favorite products, which are the grains. The grains.
I got you.
Okay. I will discuss a couple of my favorite products, which are the cleanse, the grains, fat fighters, the thermal fit. They actually just changed the name of the thermal fit to thermal fighters. And the rest, I just used the exfoliating peel for the first time. So I will give a review on that in about a week or so once I start seeing results. But I'll just give a little bit about that and my journey with that a little bit later. But as of right now, I just want to say thank you.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy. How are you? As of right now, I just wanted to I just want to share a little bit about it. And I know a lot of people this time of year, we're going into the new year. A lot of people start their weight loss journey, so we decided to choose me for the day, just so that we could, so I could share a little bit about the products and the way I use them and what my routines are. I do have a couple pictures I can post up in the comments just to show you pictures of a couple of the products. And what do I think that's just about it.
Well, let me attest a little bit more. Since she is the entrepreneur spotlight of the day, there are definitely a ton of different products for everyone. And no, it is not a weight loss miracle, but it is a life enhancement. Haha, Jeremy White, the life enhancer, on with us. It's a life enhancement as far as building up your metabolism, building up your protein, all of the healthy things that you need to add on your weight loss journey. It does not cause the weight loss itself, but it does enhance and improve. There we go.
Your life expectancy. It helps you. We have a lot of products that actually will assist you in reaching your goal. A lot of people assume that, oh, I can take this magic pill and it's going to work. No, you actually have to put some work into it. It's what you use alongside. It's what you use alongside what you're doing. So you definitely don't want to just say, okay, well, I'm gonna take this pill, or I'm going to use the rat, and I'm going to lose all of this weight. I'm sorry.
We have children. Real moms talk. We do our shows with our children around us, so we are still mothers at the same time. And there is something happening. We don't know, but we got silent just to make sure
I didn't hear a scream, so
everybody's alive.
Okay. If I don't hear a scream, I'm not jumping. I'm sorry, y'all.
I can't see who that one share is. So today,
I think that one share was Kiki.
Okay. Well, today the giveaway is, what are we giving?
Was it me?
No,
I gotta go to mine to see that.
Okay. What are you giving away though?
What I am giving away today. We have so many wonderful things. I just, it's hard for me to pick.
They got the wrinkle cream, the greens. I drink the greens regularly.
Well, let's do that.
Okay. Well, the winner for today's, for last week's sharing is winning a jar of greens. And we will announce that winner, whose name I don't know off the top of my head, as soon as she gets to her videos for last week. So yay.
And inbox me when we announce it. Inbox me with your address so I can have it shipped directly to you.
So yay to the winner for our Entrepreneur Spotlight of the Week. And that is, again, Nikita Brown with It Works. And we are just so excited. So remember, in order to be in the drawing for next week's Entrepreneur Spotlight of the Week, you just need to share the video. And then that puts you in the running. Yay. I'm so excited
for the next week's giveaway.
For the next week's giveaway. Now, for the rest of us who are watching and sharing, either now or later, if you happen to be an entrepreneur yourself, whether you provide a service or you provide a good and you would like to be considered one of the Entrepreneur Spotlights of the Week, please go ahead and message us, and we will put you in the rotation for what's up next. Jeremy White has joined us, and I know he's not a mom, but it's all right. You don't have to be a mom to watch Real Moms Talk. He actually is the owner, director, founder of Life Enhancement, which is a service that has been near and dear and true to my life. I thank him very much for everything that he does. And then Michelle Jervis, who is also with us, who is the creator of Girl Circle and Beyond Therapy. Love their services. And that is what we've got going when it comes to the entrepreneurs.
I believe it was Kiki, though.
Okay.
The only person. I believe it was Kiki.
Well, Kiki, congratulations, Kiara. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, Kiki, Kiara.
Kiki Kiara, congratulations to you. I'm sorry, Beyond Counseling. Congratulations to you for winning the Entrepreneur Spotlight of the Week. Now, we did pick a book last week called
Lit
by
Kelly Corrigan.
By Kelly Corrigan. And Nikita has, mine's not come yet. So we are extending this book review for another week, but we are going to get a nice little update on this book from Nikita.
Right, because I have been reading it. I'm sorry, I was looking forward with you.
Oh, sorry, it's my mother.
So I have been reading the book, and so my review on the book, this is my personal feelings. I feel like she touches bases on a lot of great points in the book. I don't want to give it away if you haven't read it yet, but I do want to say this is a must read for a mom, especially a mother that new moms and a mother that is going through a lot with their kids, and you just need to know that somebody out here somewhere understands and that someone has gone through it before with you. And she touches bases on a lot of those moments that we ourselves sometimes don't even sit down and reflect back on, and you're like, oh my God, that's exactly how I felt at that moment. She basically, what it is she writes a letter to her two daughters about her as a mother before they were in moments in time where they wouldn't have remembered, like moments when they were a baby. And
I need toilet paper.
Please, somebody help her. Help the baby, please. They coming now. They coming, baby.
So Jeremy, you can actually get the book on Amazon.
It is under $10. This book is under $10. Ayana, is my purse in there? Can you go in my purse and grab the book for me, please?
Jeremy laughed at the baby.
Somebody please get the baby something. So this is the book. It is a short read. That's the book right there, Kelly Corrigan. And it is, I laughed, I cried, I felt emotional. I remember times where I was in similar situations with my kids and they were too young to understand what was going on. And she touched bases on a lot of emotions that you have as a parent, and if you're a new parent and you're going through it for the first time, or even if you are an experienced parent, that feeling, those feelings that you have, she breaks it down so perfectly, and you're like, oh my God, I understand. Oh my God, I remember that. Oh my God, I thought the same thing. Oh my God, it was like all of these oh my God moments in the book, where I will give this away. There is a part in the book where she talks about the death of a child. Mm-hmm. Not going to tell you whether it's hers or somebody else's.
Mine is coming.
But they're talking about the death of a child and how that experience made her look at her own children differently from that point on. And I understood that. I understood it to a certain degree because you just never even think about those things until it hits home. Also, there was a part in the book where one of her children was in the hospital. I'm not going to say why or what reason, but she talked about those feelings she had as being a parent and feeling helpless and being there, and you are looking at your child and you just want to take everything away.
All right, stop, because you're giving away too much already.
I'm not.
Now I can't wait for my book.
It's really intense. And even though it's a short read and these are letters to her children, so it's basically her putting everything as a mother or as a parent into this. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it's a great book because when our kids are adults and they go back and read this, they're going to understand who their mother was at a point where they didn't. She was figuring things out herself.
Well, I'll say that
it's a wonderful book.
Nikita picked this book last week, and though I've not been able to get mine, it did keep, it put into motion in my mind you talking about writing your book, and then thinking about like my friends like Jeremy and them who go, the way your life is, you need to write a book, and I'm not gonna do that. But and my sister talking to me about journaling and everything. So for me personally, I've started They're not letters to my children. I don't even know if it's really for anybody else. Did you wash your hands? I'm sorry, we are doing a show.
Not sanitizer. You need soap.
Or use soap and wash your
water.
She
used sanitizer.
I use sanitizer. I'm sorry.
She's 4.
So I started with my journaling, and you started with your journaling.
I started with my journaling a couple years ago, and Lord, when I went back and read through it, I was like, Lord, child,
you helped put all that perspective.
Girl, you came a long way, honey, because I was in a dark place. I don't even think I was underneath the devil. I didn't even.
I like this coaster.
I need to put a picture. I need to put pictures of their actual album.
That's all right. Yeah. You start. Yes, I did start. Yes, they look good. Thank you.
I don't know.
It's all right. But anyway, so I started and she started hers. I know, Michelle, you journal. I know that it would be really great if we could get, all our followers to start journaling. Yeah, we gotta get a Real Moms Talk book and have it out there. I think that's a next venture. Life enhancements. So yes, if you've not purchased this book yet, we will be doing like an overall everybody join in conversation about it next week, because I will hopefully have my book by this point, and we are definitely going to talk about this. Anyway, so that being said, let's get down to the meat and potatoes of the evening. Knowing when to stop. I don't care if you're a mom. I don't care if you're a dad. I don't care if you're a person.
Even a child.
That even children, no matter who you are, you at some point need to know when to stop. When to just put your hands up
and say, you know what, I'm gonna leave this alone.
Don't mean I'm giving up. Don't mean I'm giving up on you. Don't mean I'm giving up on it. Just means that I am going to. Stop.
I'm not going to engage any further. And I think a lot of time as adults, it's hard to give yourself that, you know what, you done said enough, you've done enough, it's time to shut the up and just stop. Just don't say.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna need y'all to all move from there or be quiet. So, yes, I mean, you do it with your friends. Sometimes you and your friends can have conversations, and it doesn't have to be an argument. You know what? I realize that at this point, I'm gonna be quiet, because in order to preserve that friendship, about something small like this is black, this is black, this is black. Why are we gonna go on for 3 hours about this is black? Just let it go.
Right. And I think it's really important as an adult, as a parent, to know when to stop, because that's when you teach that's how you teach your children that are watching you, so they know when to stop. Like right now, perfect example, right now, my 7-year-old and my 14-year-old always do that. Like they're doing it now. But you would think that my 14-year-old would know when to stop. Because I'm not expecting my 7-year-old to know when to say, call it quits and say enough is enough and I ain't doing this and I'm too old for this and she's 7. But my 14-year-old, I expect her to say, you know what, I'm not talking to these arguing with no 7-year-old child. I said what I said, and that's what it is. And if you don't like it, tough. I'm the
go get mommy.
Go get mommy then. But then even with my 14-year-old and myself,
you gotta know when to
gotta know when to say, I said it, I'm done. Final communication, let's be clear.
You know what's funny is that of the people on here, you know who's very good at that? Mr. White. I said it, and that's just whatever. I'm done. I'm gonna stop, and I really don't care what else happens. And I had this conversation. You know what? I had this conversation literally 2 nights ago with Benny when I was talking to him about me not being in the house for something or whatever. I said, you don't have to argue with people And he was genuinely baffled.
Yeah, because
by what I was saying. Right. I said, if Tia, because this is the person that lately has been getting on his nerve. If Tia and you are going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and you walk away, who is she arguing with now?
Let her talk to herself. It's okay to let people talk to themselves. And that's where people, I think that's the hard part, because it's like, you still hearing them say something, and you like,
just want to say
got
something.
that inner you is like, you ain't gonna talk to me like this. You ain't gonna have the last word, but it's okay to give them the last word, especially when they talking to themselves, because at that point you just check out. It's like, excuse me, you was talking to me. Then they looking like, you know what?
Now I'm crazy.
Now I'm gonna shut up.
No,
because now you ain't heard nothing I said, but I just said all that. You said it to yourself. So when you realize you ain't getting nowhere in it, it ain't gonna ever end. Who's gonna end it? Is it gonna be you? Because the sure enough ain't gonna be the other person, clearly. Or you gonna keep having the same conversation, and that brings me to relationships. That's how a lot of relationships really end, because nobody wants to throw in the towel first. Nobody wants to stop.
Lies. Men want to stop. Lies. Men want to stop. Women don't.
Men want to stop with the conversation. They don't want to stop with the petting. That's what I find. Men will hold a grudge just as hard as the woman will.
They will, but they will still stop before we will. I'm sorry. I have to at this point disagree. Because a man will stop. He may be angry. He may be petty. He may hold a grudge. But he will stop an argument
and walk away.
But a woman, oh, she knows.
She gonna talk about that thing. So that it's gonna be 5 years later. She's like, you know what? We ain't never finished that conversation. What conversation, baby? You remember that time you looked at Lucille walking down the street in that red skirt, and I thought, asked you, would you like for me to put on the red skirt?
That was real descriptive. You had an example at the ready. At the ready. Is that an individual? Is that somebody? Is that a situation?
No,
it sounded like a situation. It was a real moment.
I'm just saying.
You know what, Jeremy? I'm gonna put that on my wall too. On the wall in the hallway. I need a decal. Can we get decals made?
What?
It's okay to let them have the last word.
Yes, Lord.
Let them have the last word.
Michelle, don't be laughing at me.
I can't laugh yet. I'm not 100% healed. I can't do it. But, and I don't know what it is. It's just, you know what? We started by saying that it's an everybody situation, but the reality is not knowing, in my opinion, not knowing when to stop is more of a child and woman problem. Children have the problem, no matter if they're male or female, because they're children and they have to have the last word. They have to be right. They are not going to back off. And women have to have the last word, are always going to be right and are not going to back off. So this topic is mainly more for the women than it is for the gentlemen tonight. You need to know when to stop. It is not necessary to constantly go at something. Going at it head on for 3 hours.
It's not helpful.
No. And you don't win nothing. Shut up and go fix it yourself and show that other person
that you know how to do something other than fuck.
Clearly you don't. Look, you see it? Here it is. See that piece of paper. See? It's all done. You love this? I'm glad you love this, Jeremy.
Yes.
Make sure you share. Invite other people. Invite people to like us. This is going to be so much fun. Like I said, this is a new venture for the both of us.
Right.
So this is all coming together slowly. Michelle has been watching since day one, and so now
we really appreciate.
Yep, and we are getting better and better and better and better. You see it? Oh, I love it. You said you had to hunt like a dog.
Why you hunt like a dog?
Is that us?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, well, you want to turn it down?
I want to share. I want to share.
Share and invite. Share and invite. Oh, look at that. We still have about 30 minutes. Oh my God, we're doing really, really good. Oh. Yes, Michelle. See, Michelle agreed. Give him some words of wisdom, Michelle. Give him some words of wisdom. Michelle is the meditation. She's really not the meditation guru, but she is my biggest sister, and so she is. She's a lot more enlightened than I am. And I've gotten a lot enlightened over the last few years, but she's even more enlightened than I am. So Michelle, if you got some really good words of wisdom, some advice on how to just shut up,
or some techniques to tell yourself
to shut up,
to just, you know what, I'm gonna just be quiet now, because what I find is the more emotional you're fine. The more emotional or the more passionate you feel about whatever it is that you're talking about, the harder it is to say, you know what, I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna just be quiet and I'm gonna just stop. We're gonna ignore that and we're gonna keep going. So and I find that is, and sometimes it depends on what you're going through in that day. Now I find that when I come in the house some days and things are a little disarrayed and, you know, the kids ain't do their chores like they were supposed to. And this is a real issue, like a real mama issue. And I come in some days and I just look around and I just, I'm just not going to do it today. But then there are some days that I come in here and I just get to going off. And even when they get up and they start getting it together, I'm still going. Because I'm pissed, because I got to say something to you for it to be done, which is, now that's a real mama moment. However, what I'm finding is, as my kids get older, is, Keita, you just need to shut up. They up, they doing it. Now be quiet. And I have to check myself, because if they do it, then I'm going to get mad all over again. Because then and I don't know if this is a black mama thing or what, but I know that if they say, all right, ma, just send me to a whole nother place. That just send me to a whole nother world of pissed off, and I be ready to say something else. Don't worry, ma. And I got to check myself. Because me and my kids tried to work on, me and Ayana have been trying to work on a code word where, all right, enough is enough. You need to work, and we need a safe word. But if the safe word don't work, because I be already in a moment. So I realized that that's an issue I need to work on. Because it needs to come a place where it's okay for my kids, for my daughter to say, Mom, we understand, you got it, all right, Mom. Don't have to say it no more. Without me wanting to just take a handful of their face and say, do you see this dish in my sink? Do you see this? I wouldn't say nothing if it wasn't here. And that's personal.
Yeah. Being able to pull back is definitely personal. And it's know what though, when we posted about today's show going live again today, it had said that, you know, just because you stop, I think it is, doesn't mean you've given up or something along those lines. Right. I know for me, I had to that's definitely something that I need to realize, because I feel like with one of my children, I feel like I'm ready to stop. But just stopping and not going forward and constantly pursuing with him or different things in life doesn't mean that I'm giving up. It doesn't mean that I'm letting it go. It means that I'm pulling back. You know, just because as an entrepreneur, sometimes we have to look at what we're doing in our businesses and go, I need to pull back. Pulling back doesn't mean that I'm giving up. Pulling back doesn't mean that I'm not trying. Pulling back doesn't mean that I'm not pulling my all into it. I'm so sorry. You take over. I just realized that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It might be on the counter.
Is it a soda?
Can I drink 7-Up?
The rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care what y'all drink. Okay, so right, and I completely agree. And I think when you pause and you pull back, it's a moment of stillness. It's where you're actually stopping for a brief second to allow your brain to catch up with what's going on in that moment. And it's a moment of reflection. Mm-hmm. See, sometimes we will get so consumed by that moment and we're just like going off. And we don't realize.
Yeah, somebody's mad, happy. I don't know.
We don't realize.
Do you agree? I don't know what just happened. It was a lot.
They understand that you be mad in the moment and you got to. So I think it's a moment of reflection and realizing that in those moments you may say something or do something that you don't necessarily mean to do, and the impact that it may have on the person on the receiving end. Okay, just go. The impact that you may have. Good night, baby. The impact that you may have on a person on the receiving end of that moment that you're having when you just need to stop. Mm-hmm. And as parents, we don't think about that right there. And that's what's really great about this book, because she even touches base on that. She touches on that a little bit too. Y'all, I'm telling you, you gotta read this book. And I was actually told about this book. Some of my friends know that I have been going through a lot with Ayana. And through that situation, I actually spoke with one of the patient relations people over at the hospital, because I didn't like the way they were handling things at the hospital. So I sent this long email like 2 in the morning. I mean, a whole book at 2 in the morning, expressing all of my feelings. And she came and met with me and talked to me, and it was really nice. Older lady, Miss Moore was her name, over at Howard General. And she came back the next day and she said, you know what? I thought about you all night, and I want you to read this book. And I said, book? Like, do you do this for everybody? You make everybody read it? She's like, no. She was like, she actually has 4 girls herself, and she's an older lady. She has 4 girls herself, and she said, I understand what you're going through. She said, but this book helped me, and I think it would really help you. So when she told me the book, and she said, I want you to email me after you read it. Mm-hmm. Took me a minute to get the book, because I'm like, okay. I went to the library. I realized I owed the library some coins, so I couldn't get it at the library though. I paid them, but then I was like, you know what? I read a little bit. I sampled it. You know, you can sample books. Mm-hmm. I sampled it on Amazon, and I said, you know what? This is a book that you want to keep, because I feel like it's a book that I can pass down to my girls. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm glad she referred it, because it really does put a lot of things in perspective. As a parent, you don't realize how strongly what you say and what you do, and in those moments where you just need to stop, is really possibly breaking your child. Mm. Or, showing them a way to be when that's not the way they should be. And that's not how you're trying to raise them. But in certain moments, you're being a parent, and we act a lot out of fear, and our kids mistake our fear for anger. and that's something that I myself personally have been trying to work. It's hard, y'all. Lord knows it's hard. Because some days you just want to take your child, just put them outside and lock the door and go to bed.
You get them that.
They got on my nerves.
They did today, because
they did some things to me.
You've been putting them outside all day. And that ain't even a you need to stop. That's not even a you need to stop moment. That's you need a nap.
You need a break. I need a vacation. Anybody want to take me on vacation? No.
Yes. So our very own, very beautiful Nikita Brown's birthday.
She got my name, y'all.
I did. Her birthday is Tuesday. She gonna be a whole 50 years old, y'all.
I just lost a friend, y'all. Y'all just witnessed the death of a friendship right there. If I'm 50, you 75.
Your mama.
She might be.
Talking about me. Yes, our Nikita Brown will be, I don't know how she's gonna be.
29.
I know that. Birthday is on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm bringing man in shopping. This is my grandma's wine.
Is that what that is?
This is my grandma's wine.
I'm drinking soda because I'm still on the menu.
I ain't on none of it.
But any of y'all that's out there praying for me, I truly appreciate it. That's why I can't talk to them. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why my words have been so messed up today. It is called hydrocodone and albuterol.
They didn't got my friend high as hell.
And I'm still on three prednisones.
And she taking codeine.
No, hydrocodone.
Oh.
Yes. So please forgive me, but I am still on the mend, and I will never wear this necklace again because I really like playing with it. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it again on this
That means
show.
you need a fidget spinner.
This is Papa Baker. So this has been fun. I've seen a lot of people joined in at a while. Some people had some real emojis going on.
Yeah.
I like this topic today.
I really like this topic.
I did like this
Can
topic.
y'all give us some feedback? Like, if you're just joining, the topic is knowing when to stop. That is the topic right now. Knowing when to pull back. Knowing when to say, you know what? I'm going to throw in the towel because this could either escalate and get physical because I'm going to slap you, you say one more thing, or we're going to keep having this conversation and we ain't going to get nowhere. And we're going to keep just knowing when to say enough is enough. And we find as parents that's one of the hardest things to do with our children. And even at work, you know, if you work in customer service and you have one of those, like, that is like a skill. I feel like that should be a skill to put down on a resume.
I know when to say stop.
I know when to say yeah. Because sometimes I feel like in work, and
that is very much a good time when to say stop. I think you should have said stop way before you got there.
When you got there, when you first started to feel hot, when you started changing color.
And you know he can change color.
Yeah, he turned bright green.
If you are to a place
that benefit.
If you are to a place that you are feeling heat emanating from your body, I'm gonna need you to walk all the way away. I don't even need you to just stop. I need you to just.
It's time to remove yourself from the situation because it ain't gonna get no better. It's just not. It's not gonna get no better.
It's not. So he's cracking up.
But I feel like in work environments and some work environments, some people just don't know when to fold, don't know when to shut up. I'm gonna just say it. You just don't know when to shut the hell up, and you just keep going and going and going until you push a button. Now you have people out here that thrive off of that. Like they really set out personal experience. So I had this one friend that we are no longer. I feel like at this point we're associates. I wish her all the love. You don't.
Oh.
I wish her all the love in the world. I can love her from afar, but me being her friend and communicating with her every day is she's miserable in her own skin. I can't keep that kind of company.
That other person.
I can't keep that kind of company.
I knew somebody like that too. Like they were very toxic to my life.
Right, and she basically what she said was, and she made a comment to someone else. What she said, wait, Nadia. What she said was she made this comment to another friend of ours, where the only reason she would call me is to agitate me. She purposely would call me. Take it, bye. It's yours. All right, fine, bye. The only reason she called me was to irritate me. And let me give y'all a picture of this. So I was about 100 weeks pregnant, and I was very miserable, and I was on bed rest. Every time I breathed too hard, I would have a contraction. I couldn't move. I was on a liquid and cracker diet. So when I mean I was so swollen, I had preeclampsia. I was just going through the motions. And she felt it necessary in her life and with herself, because she clearly had nothing else to do herself, to call me just to irritate me. And that was her main reason for calling me every day, was just to get on my nerves, to agitate me. Why?
Hey, Miss Sheila.
Hey, Miss Sheila, thank you. Why would you do that to someone? What in your mind says it's okay to do that, not just to someone, but to a pregnant woman?
I don't know why you asking me. Those crazy people.
I'm trying to understand. So can one
the whole point of this show is to help some other people know to back away.
I need to know why, because after that, our friendship has never been the same, and that was 5 years. It was 4 years ago. I was pregnant with Nadia. Our friendship ain't been the same thing.
Crazy people.
It ain't the same. It's been almost non-existent because I ain't answered the phone for 4 years.
Well, she on here now. She knows she is. Oh my Lord, honey, you have tears in your eyes. Your life is hard. You need to know when to say stop, when to pull it back.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Especially over a gusher.
I mean, I can get it.
Give me that right there. I need that right there. Right there. There we go.
Lord Jesus.
Come on.
I want to thank everybody that has joined.
Yes.
Now, all of the she done brought the bottle
No.
to the camera.
I love y'all. Don't yell at me, kid.
I like.
Oh.
Here's the reason that we don't shoot with the children directly around us, because
They do shit. Stuff. Real moms talk. It is after 7 p.m.
childish stuff.
They on all of my nerves. I don't even know if I don't even got no more nerves. They just on. They falling over themselves. Somebody fell off a bed or something somewhere in the house. We don't even know. I don't care. I didn't hear a scream. They crying over gushers. They running out of toilet paper. And they keep talking to us.
Jeremy, that crash was a tear.
Yes.
He literally asked.
and we are not allowed to tell you their names or that they are falling in the floor over nothing. We love them though. They keep our lives exciting and going because
Uses.
oh Jesus. So that was Nadia.
We're gonna conclude today's show. We concluded today's show. I want to thank Miss
Kiki.
We want to thank Miss Kiki for being our winner for this Sunday of the It Works Greens, bottle of greens. We want to thank everyone that has watched for today and those that will watch later. Again, in order to be considered for the drawing of next week's
Jeremy Shea
prize, be sure to share this video. If you are if you're just joining the video but are not yet following the new page, be sure to like the page. There's so much more to come other than just our Sunday show. Sunday show is just the beginning. They're going to be weekly tidbits, quotes, and things to help you out daily. Day. I am pumped because next week. I don't think we're taping next week. I think next week is going to be a non-tape week because we have our company.
I think
dinner.
We'll figure it out. It might either be earlier, later, or certain in the week.
Earlier because we working, but or might be earlier and shorter.
Right. But might be. It might be the day before. It might be Saturday.
It might be Saturday next week because we have a company Christmas party, and it is Christmas season.
Also, that something. Because I got really excited.
Go ahead.
Rhea is doing 25 days.
That's literally what I was getting ready to say.
Oh, we were going to say Wednesday.
It's Christmas season. So, in the Robinson household, we do the 25 days of Christmas. We started last year. And we did a little bit of it. We didn't really do it to the extent that we should have. And this year we're doing the 25 days of Christmas. And it is super duper exciting. So for all of the parents / guardians / godparents / uncles / aunts, 25 days of Christmas is where it's at. And it doesn't have to be yes, thank you, baby. It doesn't have to be expensive. Like the first day of December, we put the Christmas tree up. Yesterday, we went out to eat with our Christmas hats on. Today, I'm about to leave and go home, and we're going to do our Christmas village. Say hello.
Hello.
Yes, this one's over there dancing.
This is the one that's trying to take us out the game, y'all.
So 25 days of Christmas. I think since next week is my week, I'm coming. We're going to do a craft together. Bring it around. I love crafts. I love
No,
crafts.
you want to do a craft?
Sure. We might include some of the children. I don't know. So tune in next week for all of the Shenanigans.
I'm not shenanigans.
Not you. Shenanigans is not a person, it's a thing.
Oh, I can know. I might forget.
Tune in to next week's Shenanigans with Nikita and Rhea. Make sure you grab your book.
Please read. We would love to hear your reviews and your thoughts on this book.
Because we are definitely going over this book before our craft next week. Yes, you have to stop or move. Thank you. And we're going to go over the book. Are you going to cry again? You can't cry. Look.
Look
at them giving you hearts.
They giving you hearts.
And smiley faces.
You got to give them smiles back. You going to give a smile back? You going to give a smile back?
Yeah, you
going to
go.
give a smile back? Come on. Anybody want to donate to do her hair?
You do hair.
I feel like fighting with this one.
She the owner of Keita Brown Salon. She recruiting people to do hair. I don't.
This one, just this one.
I don't understand. So we announced our winner twice.
And happy birthday to me.
And happy birthday.
We go live on Tuesday.
Oh, I have to go get my mama.
Mama can go live with us. Baby's debut.
The show is still on. She don't like her picture on the internet because people gonna find her. I don't know. She act like she used to be a criminal or something.
You might be.
No,
Look, she might be. She might need to write a book and tell you about when you was
like, I heard my picture was on the Facebook. Take it off. Like, I don't know who told you, but I hate them so much. Take it off. In her Jamaican accent.
Oh no, we ain't playing with no Jamaican mamas.
No.
All right,
guys. As you can see, the kids are definitely calling, and we are out for the night.
Cheers.
Yay.
Next week, make sure you have a glass of wine with us.
Or soda. A glass of something.
Glass of somebody.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Bye.